welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here, and today we're gonna do a super fun recipe that can be a snack or it can also be part of a very healthy meal. I have today my sous chef, Charlotte, and she's always very helpful. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah!
Let's do it. Okay, so let me show you first what we're gonna be having today. So we're gonna be using this Molcajete, which is one of my favorite Mexican tools. It's a this is a bowl made out of stone, and it has these things so that you can grind all the ingredients. And what I like about this is that all the sauces and things that you do with this, it's gonna taste a lot better. This, when you start grinding things like onion and cilantro and garlic into the molcajete, it's going to bring out all the essential oils or flavors. So this is great to make guacamole. I also love to make salsas, which hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel and you're gonna be seeing lots of those. The other thing you will need is you need like a strainer. I have here a strainer. This is cool because you can like make it flat or pop up. It's made out of silicone. Or you can get fancy. We're gonna show this thing that if you want it, you can look on the description of the video and you can see where to buy it. This is gonna be to rinse the cilantro. You need a small pan. I'm using a cast iron pan, which also I'll provide the link of where you can find them. This is gonna be for the garlic. And then we have our super ingredients. Everything, as you know about me, is gonna be counted to every ingredient. It's gonna add flavor to a recipe, but it's also gonna boost your health and especially your immune system. This is we're gonna have you need some onion. We need 2 cloves of garlic, 1 serrano pepper. We have cilantro. We have avocado, tomato, a lime. And then we have our very fun spices. We have garlic powder, we have turmeric, we have celery salt. I'll also put the links of where you can get them. And then we're gonna add sea salt. As far as tools, the only thing we're gonna need other than the molcajete is going to be a knife, 2 knives, or just 1 knife. Start with garlic, and Charlotte's gonna help us use this very cool tool that I also will provide the link. It's gonna save you so much time because here we have 2 garlic cloves that are not peeled, and instead of peeling it with it, can you show us how you do it? What do?
You put the garlic inside the peeler and then this.
So putting this in a cast iron pan, and let's roast them. Charlotte is now helping us roast the garlic. I have it at medium-low heat so that it doesn't burn, and you just want to turn it around every few seconds. What I like about garlic, its medicinal properties. It used to be a medicine in ancient times, and today what I like to say, my family and my clients, is a garlic a day keeps the doctor away. And one time a friend of mine said, and all your friends, hopefully not, but a garlic, it just has amazing benefits. They come out when chopped or crushed, or also when chewed. 2 things that I can point out: it boosts your immune system. It's very, very good to prevent and even reduce the severity of colds, and it's also good to detoxify from heavy metals. Our next ingredient, onion. It is nutrient dense. It helps reduce inflammation, and inflammation is the leading cause for most diseases. So I use onion in almost everything. It's very good for your gut health because it's rich in fiber and prebiotics, which is what's going to be feeding the good bacteria in your gut. And in order to have a healthy gut, you need to have a good balance of good bacteria. In order to be healthy, you need to have a healthy gut. It's also because of the gut properties, it's going to be great for your immune system. We only need like 1 to 2 tablespoons of chopped onions, and I'll show you how to do it. When you're dealing with onions, one thing I want you to know is I don't want you to peel too many layers of it because a lot of the nutrients are on the outer layers of the onions. So remove the least amount and then you'll keep the nutrients. Now to cut our onion, we just need 1 or 2 tablespoons, but we're just gonna cut first horizontally or vertically to you. And then we're gonna cut the other way. That way we'll be making squares, and when we slice the onion, we'll be able to have our chopped onion very fast. There we go. This is enough for our guacamole. So the chile we're gonna use today is gonna be Serrano chile, and Serrano is also an amazing addition to this guacamole because of its medicinal properties. And also it's great to boost your metabolism and reduce your appetite. So this is, I think, if you consider, any dishes like this guacamole that have pepper are gonna be some great snacks to have if you're fighting or worried about your weight. But then if you really care about your health like I do, then you wanna use these peppers. One of the main reasons why these are so good is it's one of the compounds in peppers called capsaicin. It's the one that gives it its hotness, and that makes you feel a little warm when you eat it. We're gonna cut the Serrano, and we start by taking off the stem. Then we're gonna cut it in half. I'm using this knife because what I want to remove the stem. I mean, not the stems, the veins and the seeds. The reason why you want to remove the seeds is because it will be less spicy. So that will be, you will be able to give it to people who are not used to very spicy stuff. So for serranos, which are like a little spicier than jalapenos, you want to definitely consider taking out the seeds. One of the things you need to know is if you touch this and then you rub your eyes, it's gonna burn, so don't do it. Now that we have it clean, we're gonna do cut it in slices. Then we'll line them all together and just chop it so that it's in little, what I call squares, and then that way we can grind it on the molcajete easier. It's now time to add some color. So we're gonna use tomatoes, which are loaded with vitamins and minerals, specifically vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant. With the combination of nutrients, it provides excellent protection against cancer. It supports a healthy heart and a very healthy and glowing skin. So let's add this nutrients and also some bright color to our guacamole. So let's chop the tomato. And I'm using a Roma tomato, which is one of the most flavorful for these type of dishes. Cutting it in half, then we're gonna cut it in quarters. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the seeds and the core, because that doesn't look that pretty in our guacamole, and so I always like to take it out before I cut it in little cubes. Next, let's add cilantro. This is gonna further increase our medicinal properties in our dish, and it's also gonna help our body detoxify. This is fresh organic cilantro, and we only need about 1/4 cup, but I wanna show you how easy it is to rinse, like, green leaves or these type of herbs. You wanna rinse them and then you wanna have them dry. So we'll cut, we don't use the stems, we're just gonna cut approximately 1/4 a cup. We're gonna put it in this gadget, which you'll have a link on the bottom of the, and then this is just like a strainer that goes into this bowl. We will then fill it with water and rinse it a few times. But then after that, we will be able to spin it so that it dries until no water comes out. I use this for all my greens, lettuces, arugula, spinach, and it's just fantastic. So we rinsed it with water, and now I eliminated all the water, and now Charlotte is gonna spin it a few times to make sure it dries out. Can you show us how much water you got? So see, that's how much, and we're gonna do it one more time.
Mom?
Yes.
It looks like the Mexican flag.
what the ingredients?
Yeah.
Yes.
Red, white, and green.
That is true, Charlotte. What a good observation. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I love this dish. It just reminds me of my country where I was born. Okay, so are you ready to teach us how to make guacamole?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna need this. It's like a mortar and pestle, but made out of rock, and it's gonna be amazing. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start adding these ingredients and grinding them into the rock so that we can bring all their flavors. So the way you can do it, even go like that. Good job, Charlotte. Then let's follow up with, so we got Serrano, which again, let's think about the properties we're adding. We're adding definitely, you're gonna boost your metabolism to burn more fat, less appetite. Now we're adding our gut health, which is the onion, the chopped onion. This is gut health, and gut health equals better immune system. So, you know, also could apply an onion a day keeps the doctor away. Your friends too, right? We're gonna chop now the roasted garlic. You can see it's like already nice and toasty, and then let's cut it. And that way we can be adding it to our guacamole. Amazing taste if you roast it, and also all the great medicinal properties from garlic. In times of colds and flu, it's a great thing to add lots of in any of your meals. It will definitely you know, boost your immune system. It's also good to help you detoxify from heavy metals. And I think the third one we'll add that is very important, these are all the essential oils from these plants coming out, is cilantro. Detoxifying your body, reducing anxiety, helping you with your sleep. I mean, this is like not gonna be the best guacamole you taste, but it's also gonna be the best thing you can do for your health. Was it spicy, Charlotte? Oopsie. The more you do it against the rock, the more flavors and oils you will be getting. And your guacamole will definitely benefit from it. It's time for one of my favorite foods, avocado. Avocado is a fruit. It is different from other fruits because it's mainly a healthy fat, and other fruits are mainly carbohydrates. Avocados are super nutritious, and they add great flavor and a rich texture. It's a healthy fat, specifically a type of fat that is amazing to reduce inflammation. And as we know that inflammation is a leading cause of all disease, you want to definitely include these type of fats in your daily life. Avocados are also great for our brain health. They support our mood, and they're amazing to help us burn more fat and reduce hunger. If you eat healthy fats in your meals, you're gonna feel more satisfied between meals and less tempted to snack all day or eat unhealthy on your next meal. And last but not least, avocados are loaded with fiber, which are essential for digestion and detoxification. Today I'm going to be using 2 avocados instead of 1 because I only have the small one. So if you have a bigger avocado, you can just use 1, but let's do 2. And to prepare it, we're just going to cut it in half. And then for the seeds, you want to like put the knife, and then it will bring it out. The easy way I like to get avocados out is I just like to squeeze it. That way you don't need to get more things. This is gonna be smashed anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I just squeeze it out of them. Obviously it has to be not very hard. I squeeze it out of the skin. Now we'll cut the other one. And then now, I'm a little messy. Then you just cut it in big pieces because we're gonna mash it with a molcajete. Next ingredient we need to add, Charlotte, you know what is it? Our favorite, avocado.
Avocado.
I love avocado. It's just something that if I can have every meal, the better. I mean, it is really good. This thing, what you'll notice is you will be able to have something that's very it will satisfy your cravings, it will satisfy your appetite, it will leave you satisfied but light, not those type of foods that you eat and then you feel like very heavy and lethargic. So this is one thing that you want to keep. So you can do the avocado as chunky or not chunky as you want. Now we're gonna add chocolate tomato, which I always say this I love because it will add like very beautiful color and it will now make it look like the Mexican flag, right? But this one we don't smash. We just do it with we just like folding so that it gets incorporated with the rest of the ingredients. Exactly, like in pancakes. While she's doing that, which is doing a fabulous job, we're gonna add some lime. Lime is vitamin C and antioxidants.
Vitamin C, like my name.
Yes, and then you're gonna be adding lots of more immune boosting. So if there's anything we've said more than not, it's two things. It's gonna be definitely good for your immune system and your gut. I mean, this is something in times of the colds or times of
Coronavirus.
yes, coronavirus. Yes, you need to eat lots of these type of
Go
foods.
away, coronavirus.
Last but not least, we're gonna add the combination of magic ingredients, which is gonna be the spices that I've selected for this recipe. And these are spices that again have strong properties for your health. And we're gonna start with one of our key players, which is turmeric. I get it at Thrive Market. You can get a link on the bottom of these videos so you can know where to order. Yeah, we can put a link to the Charlotte's pancake video so you guys can see it. Turmeric is anti-inflammatory. It's also good for your immune system. It has anti-inflammatory properties and it's also a positive influence into your brain health. So we're gonna start with 1/8 of a spoon. I think I'm gonna mix all the ingredients first. Then we're gonna add some celery salt. Another 1/8 of a spoon, which is about a half of a quarter spoon, or just a pinch. We're gonna add more garlic, which is in the form of garlic powder. It doesn't have salt, it's just powder. 1/8 of a teaspoon for this recipe. And then we're gonna have 1/4 of a teaspoon of sea salt. Let's mix it a little so that they're all combined. So now you can pour it. We got the delicious guacamole.
Let's do this.
Yeah, taste test for sure.
This is Mom's book, The Mexican Food Guide. And on the front, it has the guacamole. Let's read the dedication. To my daughter Charlotte and all the amazing kids around the world, may you learn soon enough that your future depends on the type of food you eat today and every day for the rest of your lives. May you learn soon enough how to choose food that makes you healthier, more beautiful, smarter, and happier, and not the food that can do the opposite. This is the guacamole. And now we're gonna do the taste test.
So now it's Mommy's turn to taste the guacamole. I think I'm gonna do it with jicama. Jicama is another one of my favorites on a weekly, daily basis. It's good for your gut health, and it's very low in calories, it's high in water. It's just great as a snack. We also roast it. I'll show you how in some of my future videos. Good job. Guacamole, as we mentioned, it can be a great snack, but it can also be a full meal. And let me show you how to use this guacamole to make a full meal. I would add some greens. I'm using arugula because it's one of my favorites. You can add spinach, romaine. We'll use that as a base. Then I think a serving of guacamole would be between 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup. Yeah, Charlotte wants, you can have another taste. we would add some vegetables, additional vegetables. So our guacamole already has a lot of vegetables, but let's just add these ones. You can add cauliflower, broccoli. I mean,
it's very yummy.
Oh, good. And then the extra thing that I want to add is some protein. And so protein, I like plant-based proteins a lot. So here's some pepitas, which are also, very common in my country. Pumpkin seeds, pepitas. It's a great source of minerals, and it's a good source of protein and healthy fats. So we're adding more healthy fats and protein. And you would do like 1/4 of a cup would be good, or 2 tablespoons to 1/4 of a cup. And that would be a full, I'm pretty sure you would be completely satisfied with this.
That has a kick.
It has a kick? You're good. So I want to thank you for watching our video. I hope you learned some good tricks and tips, and that you go and try this guacamole. Do you recommend this, Charlotte?
Yes.
I mean, look, we got almost no left. She's been having, can I try more and more and more? And I say yes. If you like our video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to our channel so that you can see these recipes like this. They're simple, they're delicious, they're nutritious, and they will like brighten your day with Mexican food. Until next, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Mwah.